KathrynMaddock, your Delaware realtor here. I get calls, texts, and emails from people like you who are thinking about making that move to Delaware but want to know the ins and the outs before doing so. If you're thinking about making that move, contact me today. In this episode, we're going to be talking about the top 5 things to do in the state of Delaware. If you just moved here, if you're thinking about moving here, you want to know what's going on in Delaware, right? Especially around the holidays when you're with family, friends. There's a ton of cool things that you might not know about that goes on during the holidays in Delaware. So let's get started. Starting with number 1 is Longwood Gardens, just over the Pennsylvania line, but it is a must-see for everyone that lives in the state of Delaware. It's a magical display of lights, fountains, music, and beautifully decorated greenhouses throughout, which is my favorite part. If you do go, you have to go in the new greenhouse. I try to go there every couple of years, and the reason why I don't go every year is because sometimes you are seeing the same thing every year. They tend to add things every couple of years, so it's not really mandatory to go for me every year. I want to see something different, so I try to wait 2 or 3 years before going again. It does get super crowded around the holiday season, so right now it is beginning of December, and that honestly might be too late to order your tickets. So if you do plan to make this trip during the holidays, I would book beginning of November at the latest because it gets packed. But Longwood Gardens is also beautiful during spring and fall. So you don't have to count on going just for the winter. It's really pretty throughout the whole year. Number 2 is the Rehoboth Beach Holiday Parade and Tree Lighting. This is a small town holiday festival that you definitely don't want to miss. It can be an annual tradition for most families, even who live up north. They'll make the trip down to the beach for the parade and the tree lighting. It's really beautiful. It's really cute. It's fun, especially with your family. So definitely check it out. Number 3 is Nemours Estates. So if you're looking for something a lot more low-key than Longwood Gardens, I would check out Nemours Estates, located in Wilmington, Delaware, just outside the city. This estate is my personal favorite because it's a lot more low-key. It's not very well known yet, so it's not as crowded. You can easily book tickets, and it is beautiful. It's a big estate, definitely not as big as Longwood, but there is so much history there, so many beautiful lights. They have a really cool car garage if you're into older cars. There's a really old boat. So cool. Definitely check out Nemours Estates. So number 4 is going to be the Wilmington and Western Santa Claus Express train. This is a really cool train ride. If you have younger kids or even adults, they have hot cocoa. You get to meet some of the jolly elves. It's just a really cool decked out train with Christmas lights. I used to go when I was really young, and I will never forget it because it was just such a cool experience. Not often do you get to go on these types of older trains. The train ride is really beautiful. You go through a lot of state parks, and I would definitely check it out. It's a really cool experience. I was driving down one of the main roads. The train went by, and it was really cool to watch. Everyone's waving out the windows, and it was a snowy day too during this. It was just like an iconic, scenic moment. So definitely check that out. I think you'll really love that. Number 5 is the Wilmington Riverfront Ice Skating Rink. If you're looking for some fun, active activities, definitely check out the Riverfront Ice Skating Rink. It's really a lot of fun, and after your ice skating, you can go pop over to get some hot chocolate or some dinner. There's a ton of restaurants, so definitely check that out if you're looking for something with more activity. But there's also an ice skating rink in the town of Newark, but it's not outdoor. The one in Wilmington is outdoor, which can be more fun, I think, which can give you the full experience, especially if it's a snowy day. And I do think this winter we're going to get a lot of snow, fingers crossed. Some people don't want the snow. I do. I love it. So those are my top 5 things to do during the holiday season here in Delaware. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a great holiday season. KathrynMaddock, your Delaware realtor.